This story is a work of fiction. Any resemblance to real people, places, or events is purely coincidental. So relax, rewind your tape, and enjoy the ride.
They say you never really remember the whole summer. Only flashes. That sticky heat that clings to your skin. The way the sun burns orange through a dusty bedroom window. The sound of cicadas screaming like they know the world is about to change. In 1994, I turned 17. But I felt older. Not wiser. Just heavier. Mom worked double shifts at the diner, and I was home most of the time, waiting on college letters that never came. The ceiling fan in my room never worked, so I lay on the floor, Walkman in my ears, playing the same mixtape over and over. Track 1 was Smashing Pumpkins. Track 2 was Aaron. Aaron wasn't like the other kids. While the rest of us tried to be loud enough to exist, Aaron slipped between the cracks, quiet, watchful, always writing in that beat-up notebook like he was trying to decode the universe. We weren't best friends, not by high school standards. But there was a strange loyalty between us. We didn't talk about everything. But when we did talk, it mattered. He left me notes. Not texts, not calls. Notes. Folded paper, written in blue ink, often without a name. One morning I found one under my pillow.
Find the place where the sun never sets.
That was it. The handwriting was unmistakable. Aaron was calling. The place where the sun never sets? Only one spot came to mind. The old quarry. Back when we were 12, we'd sneak out there on bikes. We'd call it the Edge. It was a pit now, filled with broken fence posts and half-buried bottles. Not even the skaters came anymore. I found it hidden beneath warped plywood, a shoebox taped shut, and inside it, a dusty cassette player and a single tape labeled Play Me. For a second, I hesitated. Then I pressed the button.
If you're listening to this, it means I couldn't say it in person.
Aaron's voice came through, worn, almost fragile.
I need you to help me finish something. Something I left behind.
His voice cracked.
This isn't a game. You'll know. I'm sure you will. Yes. You know what to do.
And then, silence. The tape ended, but everything inside me kept spinning. Whatever this was, it wasn't just teenage drama. Aaron was in trouble. Real trouble. Aaron lived in riddles. He turned everything into puzzles. His locker combo, our hangout spots, even our detention slips from sophomore year. I spread everything out on my bedroom floor. Yearbooks, scribbled notes from middle school, the cassette, and that letter. Hidden in all of it was a pattern. Locker 227. Detention date, March 14th. A math teacher's initials. It pointed to one place, the school library basement. The one place no one ever went. I snuck in late. Summer school was over, and the building was mostly dark. The basement smelled of mildew and forgotten books. Near the back, behind the microfilm machines, was a metal cabinet I'd never seen before. Inside, a manila folder, duct-taped shut, labeled MJ Project. I tore it open. Polaroids. Aaron with a black eye, a cracked tooth, a bruised arm. On the back of one, scribbled in that same blue pen.
This was the last time.
I stood there, frozen. His puzzles weren't games, they were survival. I rode straight to his house, Cherry Hill, a dead-end street lined with silence and unspoken things. His dad's truck was in the driveway. The porch was littered with beer cans. Inside, the TV buzzed static. No one answered the door. On the floor next to a long-forgotten plant in a ceramic pot. Another note from Aaron.
Meet me at the lake.
And I prayed he'd still be there. We called it Lake Alice. We'd swim there summers ago before everything got complicated. Before bruises. Before distance. He was there, sitting on the dock, barefoot, cassette player beside him. He looked smaller somehow. Not weak. Just tired. I sat beside him. He didn't say anything for a minute. Then,
I didn't know if you'd come. I needed someone to hear me. I didn't know if you were my friend too. I needed someone to see me.
We didn't hug, we didn't cry. But for the first time in a long time, we were seen. He handed me a letter, folded, sealed. Inside, a final message. It was everything. The fear, the hurt, all the times his father hit him, the night he almost ran away. The reason he didn't. Because of the cassette. Because of me.
If someone hears you, you're not alone anymore.
That's what it said. And I got it. 20 years later, Aaron lives in Portland. He works with kids now. He tells stories through books instead of notes. He sends me letters, still handwritten, still folded, still coded. And every Thursday, without fail, I open one, sit by the window, and decode it with the same attention I gave that first message. He doesn't say thank you. He doesn't have to. Some summers never end, and some friends never leave.